In this lesson, I'm going to show you the D major chord. And this will be a new chord, and we'll practice the transitions from the other chords that you've learned in the previous volume. Basically, it goes like this. On the E string, I'm going to put my pinky right there on the second fret. Then on the C string, I'm going to put my third finger on the second fret. And then on the fourth string, the high G, I'm going to put my middle finger on the second fret. Now, this is the way I find it most comfortable to play. It is also possible to do this with these other three fingers. In other words, put your third finger on the E string, your second fret, and put your middle finger on the C string, second fret, and then put your first finger on the high G of the second fret. Like that. Now, I find it easier this way just simply because my pinky's smaller and it's easier for me to fit those three fingers in on that fret. So let me show you this again. Pinky, third finger, and then second finger. And I can get them all tucked in there like that. And I'll show you how this can be helpful to do it with this method. Let's say I'm going from the D chord to the F chord. All I need to do is take these fingers off and then bring my first finger down here to the first fret on the E string, and I've got the F chord. So that's one of the reasons I find this easier to play like this. It's just easier to get my fingers in here. The ukuleles are pretty small, and you want to be able to get your fingers tucked in real good. You can't bar this, even though they're all on the same fret. You can't bar the chord because you'll mute that, or even worse, fret that, the high A string. It won't sound right. So if you use your three fingers on their fingertips here on the second fret, that is a D chord. So now let's practice going from the D to the C chord. I can lift my fingers up and put my pinky on the third fret of the A string to get the C. So that's an easy transition, relatively easy. There's the F to the D. Now if I go from the D to the A minor, it's very easy because I just literally take off my third and pinky fingers and I'm on the A minor chord right there. So D to A minor. Now if I go from the D to the G chord, that's probably the most difficult transition. So I have to lift all my fingers up, bar with the first finger, and put my third on the third fret of the E string to get the G chord. Like that. Now, this is all going to make sense. In the next lesson, we're going to show you a song that uses the D major chord. D to the G, D to the C, D to the F. So what I want you to do is practice first getting this form right and getting all the strings to sound clearly. And then practice the transitions from the D major chord to the C, the G, and the F, and the A minor. And you can do this just by strumming the chord 4 beats on each chord and transitioning. So that's the D major chord. Practice that and we'll use it in a song here in the next lesson.